Hi everybody, well this is a bit of a turn up for the books. Rob Scalespeeder playing Battlefield 2042, and rather oddly speaking in the third person. So, why am I coming back to Battlefield 2042 so long after its disastrous beta, for me anyway, and disastrous launch, where this completely pulled the guts out of part of my channel and part of my gaming life as well, because Battlefield has been a massive part of it for many years. You know, Battlefield 4, great game. Battlefield 1, my favourite multiplayer respawn game of all time. Absolutely amazing. Has so much fun playing that for sort of two and a half years. And then Battlefield 5, which was a disappointment, but I think we didn't really realise how good Battlefield 5 was until we saw how bad Battlefield 2042 was. You know, buggy, janky, looked terrible. Played the beta, and it was the first Battlefield game, when I came back to gaming, that I, just didn't buy. But with Season 2, DICE, the developers behind Battlefield, have put in an awful lot of work. They're moving the game back to where it should be. So this season at some point we will be getting specialists. So a sniper will be stuck to a certain loadout. The medic will, the assault will, which is cool, which is great. They've made it darker, they've made it grittier. They've had to revisit some of the maps, which is crazy, isn't it, to make them better, which is a good thing. We've got to kind of overlook the fact that it's Season 2 and that's only been 2 extra maps. It's like with Battlefield 1 at this point, I think we've probably had 8 or maybe even 12 new maps. But I guess the thing that I most wanted to do was to see, look, if this game is better, if they've taken Battlefield 2042 to where it should be, then it might be an idea to play the game, maybe buy the game at a discount price, because, to show DICE, to show EA, look, yeah, this is good. I wouldn't buy it when it was like it was on launch and for a few months afterwards, but now I like this, and it might not be Battlefield 4, it might not be Battlefield 1, but this is the direction you should be going. Problems could well be the fact that I'll be well behind the skill tree. So Stranded, this is the new map that came out today. I've played a few games already and had a reasonable time. It looks great. I'm playing on my PC, Lenovo Legion T5. Is it T5? With NVIDIA RTX 3070 running at 1080p. We're getting about 100 frames a second. Up and down as we go along. The reason why this video is called 10 hours to change my mind is that I've got the free 10-hour trial, because on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate you become a member of EA Play, I think it is, which means you get a 10-hour trial. So I'm playing this on my PC on an Xbox controller, and so far it seems okay. In fact, I'm very impressed with the way this new map looks. It's very gritty. It's kind of a cross between Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 5. It's not as good as Battlefield 1 in terms of the photogrammetry, where the rocks look like real rocks. It's not quite that good, but it's still pretty good. I tell you what is the same as Battlefield 1, these loading times. I mean, this is on an SSD, so it can't be the SSD. It must be the lobby being set up, I'd imagine. The other thing I'm a bit confused about is who's the goodies and who's the baddies.
An abandoned ship beach at the old Panama Canal has been revealed as a hotbed for Russian intelligence operations.
Right, so
we need to secure the vessel and all surrounding territory before the enemy shows up to blow their secret sky high.
We will use the
changes, though. Last thing we need is an entire unit tossed out by a tornado. This is a hot drop.
Assault to start off with.
Be ready to fight.
Right, here we go. So we're on the left, playing as the US forces. Here we go. Great. Nice little cutscene. Right, here we go. Looks great, doesn't it?
We are moving to attack Alpha 1.
Are we?
Sector Alpha under control.
I want to go up there.
We control more sectors than the enemy, but this battle is far from over.
Enemy vehicle, 080 degrees. 200 meters away.
Contact! We've engaged the enemy! You know your duty.
Reloading, cover me! I'm reloading! Marking enemy tank. 30 degrees. 250 meters.
Cease fire! You're hitting me!
Move out there!
Russians are now occupying an objective.
Grenade put down!
Right, so Sundance has a wingsuit, I think, doesn't she? So we can use that if we get up high.
We've captured Sector Charlie. Our troops have secured more sectors than the hostiles. We've secured nearly every sector. Do not give the Russians a chance to take that back. One of our objectives is under attack.
Flanked round behind us, didn't they?
Tango on my mark. 100 degrees. Around 40 meters from my position. Objective lost. We need to retake it. Retake it, Charlie 1.
How do we deploy our windstreak? Yes! Ooh. Now, is that a good or a bad thing? I'm not sure.
Our forces have seized all of Sector Echo.
Alright, where's the map? So we need to get up. Or under C1, don't we?
Four marker! Let's get moving!
Whew, he turned on me pretty quick, didn't he? Right, tell you what, why don't we have a go with...
Get me an update. Still early, but we're securing territory on schedule.
a sniper.
Hostile located. 120 degrees. 170 meters.
Of course, they all bugger off now, don't they?
Almost every sector is under our control. Keep it that way.
Woo!
We have locked down Sector Bravo. Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives.
Yeah, you can't... You really do think that they got the controls wrong, didn't they, with the grenade?
Serious resources to stay in this.
funny, isn't it? As soon as you choose sniper, you get into close quarters action.
Danger over here! Enemies attempting to seize Alpha 1!
Don't way out!
I'll pay you back!
Must be a spawn up there, isn't there?
Weather instruments are lighting up red. Don't lose sight of your surroundings. Climate weather on the horizon, soldiers. Protect yourself in any way necessary. Sector Delta's gone to the Russians. If we don't stop them, they'll take every sector.
Sure they will.
They're attacking one of our objectives!
We're not short on resources, but we may be
Oh,
soon.
Right, okay. We need to go back to the assault rifle. Let's have a look. So we change that. Spawn at B1.
Russians are attacking one of our objectives.
Oh, it's a gunship.
Bad weather coming! Enemy helo, 110 degrees. Not close.
Look at the tornadoes coming in.
Enemy soldier mark, 050 degrees. 110 meters.
Wow, where did they come from?
130 meters away!
So we're in the lead still, aren't we? Just. Wow, look at that.
Enemy strength at 50%. Keep it up. The battle outcome looks promising. We control the majority of sectors. Sector our troops.
Oh, bloody hell. You know what this kind of feels like? It feels very Call of Duty-ish with the jumping around. You know, a bit like Battlefield 4 was like that, wasn't it?
Hostile helo located.
Spotting
50
is
degrees.
definitely way
Long
better than it
distance.
was in the beta.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, it got round the outside.
Allies targeting Charlie 2.
Throwing grenade. Threat neutralized. Loading.
Sector Alpha.
Ooh. That was good. That was a good Battlefield moment, that. So how'd you go forward?
Sectors under our control.
Alright, there we go. Uh-oh.
You're outside the combat area. Head back.
Okay, so that didn't go
Enemy
very well.
captured Sector Delta.
Let's see if we can head to A1.
Our forces are advancing to take Charlie 2.
Out of the marker! Look out!
On oublie. I'm reloading. Enemy fire team sighted.
Sword available. Call in if you need it.
300 degrees!
Watch yourself, troops. Resources at 50%.
are moving to assault Charlie 2.
We're doing good so far, troops. The hostiles hold fewer sectors than we do. Sector Alpha is ours.
Launching grenade! Help me get back into it!
Marking danger! 140 degrees! 40 meters away from my position! Focus far! Come out!
The enemy has secured Sector Echo.
Up we go.
Yes! Thank you!
Charlie 2 secured by us.
Things are looking up, troops. We control more sectors than the hostiles.
Jump.
They've committed almost all their resources. Hostiles are trying to seize one of our objectives.
That was cool. Oh, we're about to win. Well, there we go.
Good work, Notepads.
So,
One allies back home.
thoughts. So I've played 3 to 4 games. They've all been on the same map, and I guess the gameplay is pretty good now. Feels good to play. If Battlefield 2042, if the maps looked like this and played like this and sounded like this when it first released, you know, with that grittiness to them, those textures, I think, yeah, it would have been in a much better place right at the beginning. What do I think about it? What do I really think? I guess the question you've got to ask yourself is, even if it's only half price, let's say you can pick up a copy for 20 quid on PC, it should be that price now, shouldn't it? 20 quid on PC, £20 on Xbox or PlayStation if they want to push up the player base. Do you want to invest the time in playing it when we've got Call of Duty just around the corner? And there's so many other great games as well. It's a tricky one. I'm going to have to play some more. I mean, at the moment, I'm thinking actually, yeah, this is a good, fun game. It's a little bit too Call of Duty for me in terms of the movement, because I like my Call of Duty to be on like small maps, 6v6. So when you do die, you're back in the action straight away. But Battlefield has this delay, so I think it needs to be a little bit more tactical, a little bit more strategic. Yeah, but
Let's go.
it is much better than it used to be. Anyway, what do you think? I'll stop waffling. Put your questions and comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, want to see more, press subscribe, and I will of course see you again soon.